I'm going to be your tour guide today as we cover this enormous terrain of distribution. It's a very, very murky subject for a lot of people. It's a very difficult subject for a lot of people. And getting distribution is frequently the hardest and most difficult battle for everybody. And if it's any comfort, you're not alone. This is true for nearly everybody. Now, I want to say this. I know that most of us here today, didn't get into movie making in order to learn about distribution. And most of us find that we don't really get it, learn about it until we need it. We're going to make a movie, and we dream of making the movie, and we dream that, okay, this is great, I'm going to make a movie, it's going to be wonderful, I'm going to get a slot at Sundance, I'm going to premiere at Sundance, and the studios are going to come calling, and I'm going to get $5 or $10 million for my movie. How many of you are willing to admit that you actually thought this at some point? Come on, seriously. I should see most of this room's hands up because I was there myself. I actually had this dream with my first movie, it was going to be great. I do think it's great, it's come on. We all think our movies are great. It's very subjective. But I thought, okay, I'm going to get to Sundance or I'm going to get to Toronto and I'm going to sell it and I'm going to make, at least $1 million, maybe $3 million. For most of us, that hasn't happened or won't happen. However, the reason it's not a myth, but the reason I like to call it a myth, but it stays alive because every single year there are 5 to 10 filmmakers that it happens for at Sundance and some at Toronto. So it does. You can win the lottery. And maybe one of you in the audience will win the lottery. Out of 4,000 to 5,000 movies being made every year, of course, the odds are against us, but somebody wins the lottery. And you won't win the lottery unless you play it. Here's the silver lining to the boring part of distribution. For those of you who really learn this part of the game, these are the people who have more success in the industry.